Through fighting, yep. Yeah, Luke Skywalker got his arm bit off in a fight with Darth Gator.
Oh my God.
But yeah, we give them names because of those certain characteristics that we can tell them apart by. So, you know, all those names, Stumpy, Clubby, Clubber, they're all alligators that are missing like a front foot or a back foot or something like that. Mrs. Stubbs claims the title though. She has a hand that's like folded over and then she's missing this hand. So she just walks up with two little nubs. Meanest alligator in the whole exhibit. Oh, she'll try to rip your face off.
Oh, yeah.
I love her though. I love her.
Oh,
Well, think about it though. When you're fed this much and you have this much room, you only get in fights if you're a jerk anyways, right? Nobody goes to the bar and sees the guy with the huge star across his face and goes, "Oh, what happened to the poor guy?"
Holy man.
Now you're like, "Oh, that guy's probably a jerk." Same with the alligators.
God, look at them come. They hear that
Come on, Gators, let's go.
Yeah, he called them all.
Kids, we got fresh meat here, Gators. Come and get it. They like when you shake the meat like this. Here, Gator, here. Look, you saw they got faster. That's one of our wild ones right there, guys. So just like Chester, that was a nuisance alligator. That one was actually, that one was actually right across the street from a high school. Just living in a retention pond for like 10 years. Not bothering one person, never harassed anybody, and then somebody decided to feed the alligator. And then when you walk by the pond, guess what happened? The alligator comes up, just like the ducks that ask for their food. Imagine if you don't have food for the alligator. It's pretty scary when they're running up to you with their mouth open. So they called and said there was an alligator swimming up to people, and the guy decided he didn't want to kill this alligator. It's a big, beautiful alligator.
Look at how fast he's coming.
Okay, yeah. We'll come back. It's just gotta get used to our human interaction, and they're more comfortable at nighttime anyways. When it comes over to eat in the daytime, they're always like,
Another one coming.
All kinds of them. There's eyes way back there. Eyes way back there. That's how you hunt for them. You find them at night.
You guys just had an excellent question. How come I was just telling you guys they could jump up and bite the chicken off that cable, and now we're hanging over a railing like this? They need deep water to spring themselves all the way out. So if they cannot put their tail completely underneath them, they can't jump. When they do put their tail underneath them, they can jump half their body length out of the water. So this alligator right here, this 13-foot long alligator, he could jump, about 7 to 8 foot out of the water. Yeah, he could. But this water's only 18 inches deep, so he can't put his tail underneath him. The best he can do is lift his head up and fall forward. He's not able to jump up and bite us here. So you'll notice different railings when you walk around Gatorland. When there's shallow water, the railing looks like this. But when it's deep, they just drain the pens before there's like a hurricane or a big rain or something like that, and we compensate for how many inches they're saying it's gonna rain. It's that easy. They love sitting in mud puddles anyways too. It's funny, it looks beautiful having them out there in this big lake, and I'm sure they enjoy it, but in the wild, they'll just go find a little area where they can dig a puddle and sit in it, because if it's a small puddle of water and an animal comes to take a drink, it's a very likely chance that it's going to be close to its face. Yeah, first set here, they're going to have to put an effort, like I said, very lazy. They're going to have to try and find where the animals are drinking from the lake. Okay, do we have enough here to get started? What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Let's throw some food in the water. All right, we have some two different sizes here, some crock chow, some large, and some small. All right, let's not rush through this, because when we're done, that's it. What you want to do is you want to pick the alligator you think looks the cutest, and then you want to throw this at them, and you want to try and hit them right in the face. I know it sounds like, oh, why would you hit the alligator? They bite each other and fight each other all day long. So this little biscuit, even when it goes on his head, it's not going to hurt him, all right? So listen, ready? Chuck it to them like that, you hit them in the mouth and they catch it. If you throw it too gently, that's boring. They like to kill stuff before they eat it, all right? Go ahead, guys, dig in, help yourselves. There's the big ones and the little ones. We'll feed the big ones out and then we'll get rid of the little ones. And then that was actually the bottom of the bag, so I'm going to dump all that powder, that good stuff in the bottom. Oh yeah, we'll like coat an alligator's head with that powder.
Record?
Nice. That was the dart throw. I saw the wrist and everything. That was good.
I'm sorry.
By now you realize they're also very clumsy eaters too, right? Yeah, really it's just make a big splash and they'll feel it with the sensors. Don't even try to land it in their mouth, it's hard enough to do. As soon as they feel the ripple coming towards them, they'll know what the hell it is. Oh, and push it away. The school is on the head right next to the head and they pull their head away from it first because they know it'll draw it towards them or invite it. So here, I'm going to walk around. I'll try and point out some of the alligators I can recognize. Like that one right there. He's got a rectangular shaped head. His name is Dwight. He's got a black head like Dwight from The Office. Yeah. Alright, and then we have, that's that one knight that came from across the street from the high school. I think just because he hasn't dipped his head underwater yet. Yeah, look at how long and slender he is versus our fat, chunky, well-fed alligators. Yeah, he's a pretty sizable one. We call him Hammerhead because he has some little points out there like that. We have Finnegan right there. We have, that's Thrasher.
Yeah.
And then that's Blondie right there with the white scar by his nose.
Oh, yeah.
He's one of our biggest. He's about 12 and a half foot long, but he's way fatter than most 12 and a half foot long alligators.
I think it's because he's so big, he gets more food.
Yeah, everybody looks at him and they're like, oh, I want to feed the big one. And then he gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
That one right there is Marcus.
Come over here and feed him. Yeah, that one right there, the big one. Blondie.
It's cool to have our own quiet little feeding frenzy here like this, right?
Oh, do you only take so many people at night, and how many?
The max we do is about 25 people, but we've had
What's that in his mouth
look
there?
out the park for the evening, and I've done the tour for like 50 people. 60
What's that on the alligator's mouth right
I
there?
feel like at that point it's not really personal. I'm just yelling at a crowd. I'm yelling at a big blob of
Has anybody ever...
Oh no, but I get yelled at. I get the same
There in his
question all
mouth
night
right
long,
there.
actually.
He wants to know what's that in by his mouth.
Smaller groups are much more preferred, honestly.
What's by his mouth right there, that one?
Well, to get in, honestly, it just depends on the day. Really, it's hard to say. There's been times where
Maybe that's part of his jaw.
you might stand in it for 10 minutes.
On the side?
There's other days where you'll walk up and...
Or is that his foot?
See that one? Are
you looking
Yeah, what is that? I had a guy in hearing me over. Tap him. Go tap him. I don't got my light. It's not working.
Oh no, not in a long time. I mean, we've been here for 70 years, so yeah, there's a history of people, you know.
Where'd that one go?
People jumping in and throwing ornaments.
Yeah, I got him.
Whatever, but
Looks like a growth or something.
yes,
What's that on the side of his mouth?
that's his mouth. Yeah, he has a broken jaw.
Oh.
He's actually, his name is Captain Hook. The working part of his jaw is shaped like a hook. That piece sticks outward like that. But it happened when he was a baby, so since he grew up that way, it doesn't bother him. He can eat from the right or left side of his face in the water, but he can't eat from the right side of his face on land.
And what was in the food?
You guys want to know?
Yeah.
Let's see, are we done? We're not throwing anymore? I guess I'll tell you then.
It's poop.
All right, that's
Caca.
it. So it's just it's ground up pork and fish and bugs, and then they add vitamins and nutrients so that it's just like a
My light
buffet item.
sucks.
So instead of feeding it an entire
Sure, do
chicken,
you want mine?
that's an organism
I don't care.
tissue, which is all really like the fruits and veggies that the carnivore diet.
Try to take it
You
home
just
with
give them
me.
this, and it's the same.
Try to take one home with
Yep.
me.
Because it has the whole pig and the whole bug and the whole fish with all the guts and organs and connective tissue in there. Oh yeah, no, that's why I don't even talk about it till we're done. And don't worry guys, you don't have to rely on that hand sanitizer. We're gonna walk by the bathroom, you can soap and water your hands to get this gross stuff off.
If I dropped the torch in, what would happen?